Hello, and welcome to another session of Tales of Harbor, an actual play of OVA here online. I'm Wordsy, and I'm going to be your DM for this one. Joining me are my very good friends, Public Opinion, playing Zella,
Hello.
B Drops, playing Victoria Lark,
Hello.
and Action Shakespeare, playing Daisy Bunsen.
It was featuring.
I'm so
Action
sorry. The diva arc can't continue so deep in the hole.
Damn. Hello.
No, it's okay. We are back recording another session for you. It's going to be wet, wild, and full of stunts. But we can never begin a session without a review of what happened, or preview. One or the both. I'm going to start talking now. So we return with a grand and bombastic last time on Tales of Harbor. The AC crew began their descent to the world of the merfolk. We now find them as they head down in a converted bathysphere. As you know, problems have been mounting, and the job the crew went on at the start of this is now a possible plot with more sinister intentions. A magic ritual, an order of ninja-like assassins, they were used as whatever, and several mysterious items of great import now in their possession or in their sights. The girls of ASC have some more work to dive into. That is for sure, especially after.
I get it.
Especially after you guys all found out that your jobs were in grave jeopardy. Timony was mind washed to try and attack everybody with emotional manipulation magic. And you were all, in addition to your normal job, also conscripted to go stop a bunch of people from spreading arcane to the poor, unsuspecting people of Kimora, the underwater city of Merfolk. So you guys have a couple things on your plate, to be entirely fair. But without further ado, as we begin, you guys are on that in bathysphere. You are heading down towards the underwater city of Kimora. This magnificent blue-green ocean all around you sort of just pulses with life. You see fish and squids and all manner of creature. There's even an underwater snake you see that swims by. All manner of creature.
An eel?
No, an underwater snake. There's those are real too.
I mean, they are.
I mean, they are in the ocean.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I see snakes.
Why don't she believe me?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I more expect we would have seen it near the surface, but I don't know
It's a
where
strange
they go,
world.
really.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a strange world indeed. And as you head down, the other people in this bathysphere with you, they are looking with a wonderment. They are snapping pictures and stuff. You see like a guy in he's like in a big Hawaiian shirt, and he's got the old dad hat on, and it's a hat with a picture of a hat on it. And he's like,
Okay.
take a picture of me, Gladys. I'm swimming with the fishes, and he's like mimicking swimming with the fishes. And you just see like this scene of happy togetherness of a bunch of people excited to be going underwater. Outside of your little bathysphere, it is being pulled down by merfolk, particularly two shark merfolk who are big, beefy people, and they're just like dragging the bathysphere down because it like doesn't have the weight it would normally have to descend. While you guys are heading down, Timony has his phone, and he is sort of scrolling through, what appears to be a bunch of articles. He kind of turns towards the group and says, "Okay, so everybody, so we did submit some videos for PlayCon, which is probably a good thing. Good news. Yellen, your video got a lot of traction after the dummy accounts and stuff, and a lot of people took notice, so that's huge for us. Um, but that's most of what we have. So, just in case it matters, uh, if we're gonna, if if what me and Daisy found out last time is true, um, we want to make sure that, uh, you know, uh, Zellen's videos stay popular.
Right. Sullen keeps looking at the windows.
Right. Okay. Um, yeah, everybody notices Tiffany is like a little standoffish more than normal. He's like a couple steps back from the group. He's talking a little louder, and he's just trying to be very professional and business-like right now. So I'll just keep monitoring the numbers if anybody needs any. Sorry, I didn't want to. I figure people might be sightseeing. Apologies, and he like turns away to start like just documenting what he's seeing online. What are you guys doing in your bathysphere?
That's a good question.
I think so.
Sullen is looking at fish.
Yeah, there's a million of them outside. Zelen, why don't you roll me like a check to like not know about fish and underwater creatures?
You know, I think that might be something I could have put points in at some point, but I have not.
That's okay. I mean you have a real like fascination with the ocean, right? Um,
Yeah.
I think you can definitely give yourself like an extra D6 here just to kind of represent your burgeoning interest.
10.
10's pretty good. You see you see a bunch of fish that people might recognize. You know, you see a manta ray, you see a tuna, you see a sunfish. Lots of weird mixes of fish here. You think Kimora might just be like a hotspot for lots of different fish types. But one that stands out kind of the most of all is there is a pufferfish that appears to be have an entourage. It's like kind of traveling with a group of other smaller fish that are in formation behind it, and they are making their way the same way you guys are.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Like a normally pufferfish sized pufferfish, or
Yeah,
just
it's just a
or like
pufferfish, and
a
it's got
guy.
no, it's a pufferfish. It's just got a posse. It looks, I don't know, Daisy. Maybe it looks a little cool to you. You're as you look at this.
I don't know anything about pufferfish.
Yeah, you know,
well, they're poisonous.
mm-hmm, they are.
Oh, okay. I know a basic amount of things about pufferfish. There's the whole
Okay.
thing with eating them. People
I
got
need
up
to
in
be
arms about. There was a Samson's episode about it.
Yeah, all right. Uh, as you guys are talking, you see a woman with like gills on her neck and like a nice little like a little pencil skirt and like a uniform on. She approaches over and says, "So, are you all? This is your first time underwater?"
more than a dozen feet or so, yes.
Well, you're gonna love it down here. Welcome to the outsides of Kimora. We'll be reaching City Landing in about 5 minutes here. Have you received your rebreathers yet?
No,
Oh, okay,
No.
that's
I don't think so.
very important. Here, let me just she hits a like a side of the bathysphere and a panel pops out, and she hands you these like black breathing masks.
Excuse me. So,
Mhm.
our so I'm sorry. Do we need these on at all times? Is
Oh no, there are areas that are designated for people who don't breathe underwater. You know, if you don't have magical or other means to, you know, issue that requirement. But these are provided by our one of our sponsors, a what's the name of it again? Yes, uh, front door delivery. You see, there's a big like delivery symbol, but it's not a door; it's a sink. Um, they provided these generously for all of the congoers, and we really appreciate all the tourism and excitement about our small piece of the planet.
I can't wait.
I assure you it'll be more beautiful than you could possibly imagine. I've lived here my entire life, so uh, you all just enjoy yourselves, enjoy the convention, and if you're one of those content creators, remember me when you're famous. And she gives a odd nervous chuckle.
Uh-huh.
What was her name?
Oh, me? Yes. Sorry. My name is Sandy.
Got it.
Oh, you took that literally. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, logged permanently.
Well, hey, I do appreciate it, and I hope you have a fun time. A lot of people seem to be having a good time down there. So, we're coming up on the city now. And as she gestures towards the window, and you can see Kimora in its majesty. Um, these green structures stand atop what is clearly separation between land and deeper water. Everything's underwater here, it seems, but um, you see these buildings that are made out of like coral, salt, and stone in equal parts. And you do see this massive glowing orange structure that's rising out of the center of the city. It's just kind of like radiating this bright light that seems to extend out to the edges of the city. Um, Nearby it, you see a rather large building where there's a big procession of like merfolk. Namely, there are three or four whale merfolk who are like clad in armor and we're wielding big giant weapons, who are like watching the bathyspheres as they come by. Um, uh, and as you guys begin to make landfall, the bathysphere gate opens, and uh, water starts to pour into the chamber.
Duh. Ah! Throw that mask on.
Absolutely, yeah. You see the rest of the crowd also does the same thing, and takes a little bit for
Someone
you.
does it to fit in.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh, Zolan.
Yeah.
Uh, as this chamber begins to fill with water, uh, the crowd uh, starts to disperse out towards the exit, and as you step off, gravity affects you like it normally would. You can walk here, and you see just a big crowd of people at this landing. Um, uh, like merfolk and land dwelling people in great number. A lot of them are just like again snapping pictures, being tourist. A lot of merfolk are like, "Hey, come on down to my bar I have downtown. I'll get you a drink on the house with this coupon." And there's a lot of people peddling to new arrivals here. Um, but other than that, you guys don't have a lot of direction at the moment. You're just in a big city filled with people. So where you would like to go, if you need further explanation, let me know, and I'll give it to you.
Hmm.
Ooh. Eh.
Uh, well,
oh, the
is there
contemplation.
like,
Is there like what?
let's see. So, I suppose, I guess Zellen's first instinct would be that we would go register at for the PlayCon stuff
Smart
and
move.
see if they hand out any brochures. figure out our accommodations for our stay.
That's gonna be important, yeah. So, uh, looking for like just like a little map to show where you are. You see, you're in a section of the city that is called Reefs Landing. All it is just a little area for local shops and people who sell wares to gather up and sell stuff to people who are leaving and exiting the city. Um, if you were to head towards the northern half of the city, there is like a place where the Playcon offices are set up. You see big banners that like give you directions, and there's also like housing and like temporary living arrangements on the western side of the city. Oh yeah,
Okay, so
smart.
Marked on the map.
You guys have a map. You're marking it up. I love to see it.
all right.
Oh, I guess also obscured by the big obelisk, the big orange obelisk that the audience can't see. There's a castle back here that is that's like the where the big whales are.
Also, a big orange obelisk.
Yeah, huge obelisk, glowing light. But yeah,
Just like home.
did you guys want to head to registration first, or like try and find dwelling first?
If we had registration, might be able to give us a deal or a heads up on where to stay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys move through the city. It's full of just as you guys like exit Reef's Landing, it's incredibly clear. Everybody here that is not uh merfolk is attached to the face of or a super fan of some form of content creator. There's selfie sticks out the wazoo. A million and one people seem to be doing dances in front of their phones or cameras, and it's you don't think it'll be difficult to navigate, but you do think it will be slower than it should have to be.
How nostalgic.
uh, you make your way through a sea of people who are just flashes and you hear the whirring of lenses and stuff every which direction. Um, if one of you could do me a favor, I know technically we're not on the road, we're underwater, but could one of you roll me a D100?
Hmm. Who wants it? Who wants responsibility?
Sure.
Pop it. 53. Okay, cool. As you guys are moving through the crowd, there is a bit of a hubbub as there's a big group of people who all run up and they go, "Oh my God, it's him!" You see a bunch of like middle-aged women, demographic 35 to 40, 45. They're
Going to pummel you.
I was gonna say. that ain't middle aged, my man.
I know. They are surrounding this little robot who is holding up slides using a projector from his hand, and he goes, uh, and if you would take a look over here, you will see the average life cycle of this very new dog species that was located in fire giant territory. It appears to be a dog made entirely of what we think are some type of unburnable stick. It seems it's an animated creature. It looks very adorable. And I would rate this dog 8.5 out of 10. And they go, yes, absolutely, I agree. There's just a glom of people that rush over to see this dog performance. Does not impede you guys. You just see it happen.
What the heck?
The ladies love dog facts.
Finally, honest dog journalism.
You two.
Is Daisy enamored as a fellow middle-aged woman?
Half of my lifespan gone.
uh,
Uh,
absolutely devastated.
man, I not enamored, but she absolutely is probably the only of the three that like might have slowed down her pace a little. Like,
Daisy.
actually, I will say, since you have described her age range, I've just flipped the coin in my head and said, yeah, Daisy has probably seen this guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I don't know if she's like the super fan, but
How like in your online watching, do dog videos sometime come across your feed?
oh, absolutely.
Okay, then.
Especially if it's social media feeds that have her family on them.
Then yes, you would definitely know of about this little dude. Um, he does dog reviews and just sort of lots of little animal reviews uh for just fun. I love to see the little creatures of the world really uh really be happy. Um, you would know this as Good Night Moon. Um, uh,
Mm-hmm.
this is his new channel. His
Oh.
old channel was reviewing swords and armor.
Ah, well, you know.
hmm Never switched the channel name, but yeah.
Right. Could you describe and name this dude again?
Good Night Moon
Is it this little guy?
yeah, is that little guy right there. He's a little
Okay.
robot guy. Maybe comes up to about Daisy height. Got glowing yellow eyes and kind of like segmented mechanical limbs, wearing a little bow tie and a little fun little suit. Just fun, really articulated, lots of fun devices that pop out of him. Think of like Inspector Gadget, but tiny.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a robot,
He's a robot.
or so he says.
Beep boop. uh,
It'd be a very impressive uh bruise if he wasn't.
Could
Daisy,
be a remote control. Could be doing
Hey,
it. Could be beaming in via
you're right.
VR.
Well, I mean, yeah, then he's a robot
Daisy is the only
and
person.
not an automaton.
Ooh. As the only person who slowed her pace, you did see Timony give like a kind of like ugh look at this dude.
You know.
As you guys pass by, but that he doesn't give it more thought than that. Uh, uh
Beef.
Too
maybe
many hater moments.
maybe. So you guys
I
get
almost want to press the issue, but I feel
there
I
might
don't know.
be an
Timmy's got a lot on
opportunity
his
to
plate.
do that.
Yeah, maybe we'll put that in the mental checklist.
You guys do eventually reach a desk, and there's a person who's just covered in lanyards. He looks way too excited to be there. He's got a really like
Lanyard golem.
praise looked in his eyes. He's like, "Hi, are you here for the con? You of course you look fun. You look fun. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, great.
Zell and Mari, I'm an artist.
Looks at herself.
You're an artist. Wow, excellent. Wow, excellent. Wow, excellent. Okay, and did you are you submitting as just a con goer? You're just participating and watching, or are you a content creator?
I'm an artist, yes.
Right? No, for sure. Okay, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Great, 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 great. Okay, well, as an artist, I'm gonna just need you to fill out this form with your full name, and go ahead and just really, if you want to do a little doodle on there, this is gonna be your badge. This is gonna how people are gonna know, who you are. Maybe they'll recognize you. That can be fun sometimes. And is this your crew? Hmm.
Ish
Oh,
ponders this as someone as someone out of character and maybe in character who has not decided what my ruse is.
This
Pondering this.
out of character. This was a thing I thought up just in case people didn't want to have a ruse. Put all your chips in the 6 skateboard videos.
It's a tough call. On one hand, it's a bite to her pride. On the other, explicitly on the way down, she was told that Zellen's videos are the ones that matter, so
I mean, I think, you know, if Thorn wanted to kick some things around, I think she could be a notable for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
uh, n- no, she takes the crew lanyard.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, we have a big crew here. That's fun. Okay, wow. Okay. Well, so welcome to PlayCon. Your rebreathers should be good to go. They're, thank you front door. And just, if you're here to make content, we only ask that you do not disturb other congers uh or other the locals do prefer if we avoid what they call sacred areas, right? We just want to avoid places that they consider to be culturally significant. Okay, so no videos in their graveyards, no videos in their royal chamber, no videos in what I believe is called the Bay of Colanders. So just places that they consider to be important. You'll see a lot of them around there, right? Just keep it to a low roar, right? And you'll be fine.
Ah,
The Bay of Collanders.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of crashed vessels carrying cooking equipment, I guess. And they filled up a big basin. And there's like a twisted rack of metal and wood, and it's very dangerous, but it is traversable by the merfolk here pretty easily. So
Okay. Do you have any leads on or deals, any coupons on accommodations?
Oh, absolutely we do. So, our first choice is going to be the Wariot. So that's going to be on the west side of town. Great rooms, only $100 a night, so that's huge. Um, and then if you're looking for something a little more ritzy, right? We have this fantastic place. We call it the Royale. It is privately owned and operated, but um, it's not a city venture, right? It is privately owned and operated, $500 a night, but it is, must I say, one of the best sleeps I've ever had in my life.
Hmm, I'll keep that in mind.
Hmm. Well, hey, and a lot of people are spending a lot of time just like at like the dance raves and stuff like that. So people rarely have time for sleep. But hey, content's a grind. Um, So yeah, no, hey, get on
Mm,
out there, kids. Have some fun, okay?
will do.
yeah, thank you.
Of course, of course, of course. Okay, who's up next? And the next person shuffles up.
Boy, they really have to just like actually tell you not to shoot video in a graveyard, huh?
I I think it's because some of the more popular acts here have uh, broken a couple rules that they had to make some new ones.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
That's those are definitely not rules that are made for on accident for no reason. Something happened.
I was not thinking of that, but if you do see something that would be interesting to jump off of, let me keep that in mind.
looks towards the giant orange obelisk.
You see a thing that like propels itself above the tallest building in the city by like double. It would be the sickest shit to jump off of that, and you know it.
It wasn't on the list. I would have assumed that would have been one of the forbidden things, but I guess nobody said anything. Unless that's the palace.
You
Or
see,
no, that's the
no,
palace, right?
yeah, you see the palace behind it. It's in its shadow.
Huh.
Looks back at the lanyard guy and just yelling at him. Hey, what even is that thing?
What? Oh, what is what? I'm sorry. The
He's talking to 5 other people.
I'm so sorry. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 1 second. I'm so sorry. 1 second. I have to go talk. I have to attend to this one person. Okay. So he, he, he goes, "Are you asking about the big obelisk in the center of town?"
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the lighthouse. It is a place of great import for the rights of secession for the merfolk here. When a new ruler is named on their name day, they are taken to that tower. And they are put through a trial. Should they come out on the other side, they are allowed to keep the name they have been given. Should they fail, they that name is stripped from them, and they return to the name they were given at birth.
Huh.
Yes.
That's sounding more and more sacred with every word you describe it with.
Oh, people love taking pictures around it. I would imagine we're not allowed inside, right? Because we're not like royalty, right? We're not royalty, right? We're just normal people, right? So,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't just go inside, right? I just wouldn't go inside. Okay.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna go back to my job. All right, bye everybody. And turns away from you.
Yeah. Thinking more if we can spot any cool ramps or gaps, long staircases.
Ramps
Because we
gaps.
also need a place to stand to put the camera.
Well, if we're all part of the crew, well, it would be pretty sick to have some custom music for the videos. And um, Daisy, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not management. I'm not.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that for me either, but
We need somebody to scout locations and get us permissions and things like that.
yeah, I can do that.
Great. Uh, Team X. Is that?
Go team.
Did he put a hand in or something?
He did. Yeah.
Okay. Joey puts a hand in.
Okay.
Don't put hands.
Look, it makes an X because there's 4 of us. See,
There we go.
Yeah, I guess it does.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. No. Go team. Go team. Yeah. Also, when he starts walking
Yeah,
away.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, let's go to the Wariat and see if we can secure some lodging to place our stuff and then begin planning.
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah.
many tasks.
So you guys are heading towards the Wariat. Nice little small hotel. You see, there's a bunch of the rooms are filled up because there's a big con going on, but there's a couple unfilled. When you guys arrive, the proprietor is a wide mouthed bass. He goes, what is it? Who are you?
I'm Zillan Mari. I'm an artist. This is my crew.
Mm,
We need a
Hello.
mm, mm.
we need a room.
I need a room. Yeah. I'm old Guppy. Uh, be 100 a night.
Very well.
How many days do we need for this?
Uh,
Or is going on in the event, I suppose.
The event doesn't have like a listed end date. The con is like a collaboration between a whole bunch of different corporations and Kimora and individuals like celebrities. So this is being seen as like a big opportunity for a lot of people. So they're just milking it until people start to leave.
Wow.
It's at 100 night. My wife, Old Guppy, will see if you need anything in the mornings. Okay.
If your wife's Old Guppy, who are you?
I'm Old Guppy.
Okay. I
Well,
suppose
you
that would be
know,
confused.
it's not robbing the cradle, I guess.
No, it won't be confusing. This is my wife, and you see a different wide mouth bass, but she's got a little bow on. I'm Old Guppy. Nice to meet you all.
Hello.
Hello, good to meet you.
All right, yeah, okay. Well, $100. The room's yours. Yeah,
Wanna? Should we split this up then?
I can take it for now.
Okay.
all right.
You sure?
Sure.
Okay.
Shouldn't be an issue.
All right. Well,
Said wallet.
room's yours. Just not too much noise. No parties after 4 a.m. And don't eat my children.
Blinks, looks around.
You see, there's lots of little like baby bass that are swimming around, and some like predator fish are like looking at them like, bass.
I don't know if that's gonna be an issue for us, but
Yeah, that's what the last crew said, but it happens.
that's oh, she
Oh,
pregnancy seems very hard.
you see Old Guppy has a 1,000-yard stare.
Old Guppy's seen a lot, and he's lost a lot.
So is Old Guppy, but he hands you guys a room key.
You know, there's probably some familial solidarity to be had. The Guppies and the Bunsons as prey species.
Takes every
Oh boy.
yeah. You guys get a small room. It's not too much. It's got three beds. I was gonna say two, but three beds. It's
Oh, you
got.
don't want to complicate this? You don't want to.
I'll take
You
your
don't
bed.
want to get that revving?
I'll take your bed away from you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, two beds now.
Two.
I am a grim and uncaring god. Your bed is gone.
All right.
You got two beds, bathroom. There's a little space heater in the corner, and on the table is not a holy Bible, but a progenic catalog.
Immediately puts that in the freaking drawer or whatever they've got.
Yeah, a lot of people do that with the Bible.
Probably usually starts in the drawer.
Yeah,
Hey, they got to sell you stuff. There's no time for that. So
I'll put this next to the Bible.
as you
Can we get another room?
you can. That might be smart. Yeah, no, Victoria, that's a good idea actually. And Tiffany leaves the room as fast as possible to get a new room.
How much money we got?
Oh boy.
How much money do you guys have?
It's
Well,
looking.
Zone's-
Sorry.
Yeah, Zone's got about 1,000.
Mhm.
At present.
If
Daisy
I...
has 815.
Perfect.
Looks like Victoria's got the most money since she didn't do any shopping
Mhm.
that last time. So she's got almost 3K.
Yes, I have 1029, 2919, and 815. So for Zone, Victoria, Daisy in respect. Yeah. You guys can absolutely split up rooms if you'd like. There is another 2 rooms available. Well, I guess 1 now because Timothy is going to rent one by himself.
Why by himself?
Yeah.
Great question. He, as soon as you mentioned the idea, he said yes and left.
I guess she'll follow him.
Okay. You see he's at the front desk with old Guppy, who's like, it's $100 a night. And he goes, yes, I do understand. I do appreciate it. And he is handed a key. He hands over $100.
Cool. So
Oh
another
shit!
2-bedroom.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I did a curse.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Timothy, I'm so fucking offended. Holy shit, how could you say that to me?
I don't know. I don't know what came over me. I really
Fucking kidding.
Oh yeah. Yes. Classic joke. Classic joke.
So no need to get spare beds. We're just trying to get a bed for everybody.
Yeah. That's
So
what it was.
what, you want to bunk with me? You want to bunk with Daisy? You want to bunk with Zelen? We got 4 beds now.
I'll bunk with Daisy. That's fair. We have to work over the details about the video stuff, right? So, that makes the most sense, I think.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I guess let's go tell them.
Yep. I'm gonna be in room 217. You guys got 215. So you just tell Daisy I'll just move my stuff in there right now.
Yeah, sure.
Daisy and Zelen just looking out the hotel window at fish.
Yeah, is it wet inside the room?
A little bit.
I was gonna
What do you
say,
mean
I
a little
assume this
bit?
place is still just submerged. That's gonna be annoying to sleep in, probably.
The room itself is water, but you like if you open the door to the bathroom, there's special stuff in the way to keep the bathroom dry.
In case you were worried about that.
I guess that's probably should be the first one to think about.
I have that in my notes as don't want pee everywhere.
Well,
That's
that's
what the ocean's
true.
for.
Ugh,
No.
Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy said that one.
Yeah, pointing at her.
Beast.
I gotta pee.
Beast of the field.
Victoria, I'm from the country. Of course we piss in the ocean.
What?
No.
That's even more confounding. Well, I guess Victoria needs to go back to the room then.
Yeah.
Hey, Timony said he's bunking with you, so,
What, me?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Gives her the room number that I already forgot. Was it 207?
217.
Okay.
Where are we at now?
You're in 215.
Okay. Yeah, you guys
So
are right
we're
next to it.
adjacent.
Right next door, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have just been really funny if it's like 2 floors up. It's gonna go all the way.
But no, so Daisy, Timothy is said, I'll bunk with Daisy, that's fine.
Daisy kind of like, upon receiving this information, like kind of like gives like a look, like I just kind of and like kind of looks at Zelen for a moment, not like at to her, but just at her for a moment. And before just, all right.
Zelen is not expressing an emotion about this.
horrifyingly ominous.
That's not the unusual response when it comes to Zelen on many things. So
That's true.
I don't know. For this one, she'll just take it as normal Zelen things
Hmm.
or whatever. It's been a weird couple of days.
Yeah, it has. All right. Well, Daisy,
Takes your little suitcase.
just to get your stuff moved over. You see Timothy has crafted a little divider between the beds.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't want you to see his little butt cheeks.
It's not my cushy.
Yeah, no, that's fair, I guess. That's thorough. Thank you.
I just thought it would be reasonable and respectful. That's the words. So I'm gonna just work on some video research.
Right. Daisy kind of lets that one hang, and begins the the rituals of arriving in a hotel room. Get your suitcase in your little position. Get your bags of toiletries out.
Yeah. In the other room, I'm curious. Go ahead.
Daisy very thankful that she ziplocked all of her toiletries.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna get wet. Here, Timothy on the
That's
other
just what
side.
she does in dry land. Like that was like her.
Timothy on the other side of the bed. Oh, I can't get my deodorant. Ah, beans.
You gotta be careful for that.
I'll go buy some.
I feel like that's how they get you here.
I
Did we want to go back or?
Yeah, in the other
Okay,
room. How are y'all faring any better?
Is Ellen reacting at all, or?
Well, I guess I erroneously assumed that 2 beds would be sufficient. They're pretty large.
Well, you know. Hey, so you and Timony been good lately?
I thought so. I thought we were okay. I mean, he seemed rather shaken up by the, you know, rage magic incident and stressed about the business situation. But I suppose that he needs some space to himself to deal with his thoughts.
Maybe. I don't know. Seems like the kind of guy you gotta poke at all the time if you want anything from him, you know?
Is that so? Is that expected? Is that something that's normal?
For some people.
I see. Okay.
Don't be afraid to bug the shit out of him.
Walk over there right now.
Yeah, why not? Go kick his ass.
Get your mans.
Yeah, I'll go over there and see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Is there any? Are you going to come as well, and we can have a group meeting, or do you want some time to settle down here?
Well, is this a group meeting kind of thing, or do you want to do it one-on-one? I could throw Daisy out.
Lift her.
It's true, she can.
Take her.
Okay, so if you want, so we go over there. You call Daisy back to this room, and I stay there. This is the plan.
Yeah, sure. And if things go well, things get better, I don't know. Maybe you'll switch rooms, and if you need to space, you can just come right back here or whatever. I don't know.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. You guys step out of your hotel room and immediately run into a giant stone like figure.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Excuse me.
What where you're going, little one?
Hey, watch where you're going, big one.
Got him.
You are new extreme sports one, yeah? He says, like pointing a big stone hand at Zelen.
That's part of it, yes.
Mm. I have seen your videos. They are good for audience, I suppose.
Oh, thank you.
Mm. Production value could be better, but I suppose amateurs will need to learn new skills.
But
Yeah, like maybe I had to
uh,
take up less fucking space in the hallway.
I'm not familiar with your work.
Zelen's shade is the best kind of shade.
If I would love to know more, though.
Yeah, yes.
What do you do?
My name is Christarix. I am the strongest interdimensional being. Uh, and he like lifts up one of his big stone hands and just like one of the supports that's holding up the awning above you, he just kind of taps it and it shatters to a billion pieces.
Okay. That seemed a little reckless considering this is a hotel.
My agent will pay for.
Um, what dimension are you from?
Me? I am from a dimension of infinite pain. My body was hurt until it was made strong. You see,
I see.
inside the middle of him, there's like a green skeleton, and outside of him, the stone is less stone and more callus that has grown out.
Metal's bug. All right.
Well, I was simply here to meet with someone, but it appears they are not where they were said they're going to be, so it allowed me to make my leave. And he begins to just walk past you, just kind of bumping past the both of you.
Have a nice con.
Mm, that is expected. So he walks away.
Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. It was the music button.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
That's where we lost somebody.
No, we're good.
Okay. Um, I wonder how strong that guy really is. He's got a high opinion of it himself.
He's a big guy.
Seems like a prick.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
He does seem like a prick. Sorry, you guys had a plan. I'm so sorry. I threw a guy in the middle of the thing.
Right. So we go next door and Zell knocks.
Yeah.
I gotta hit the bathroom. Sorry.
Sure.
All right. We're here to plan and
Daisy
scheme.
opens up.
Hello.
Hey.
Uh,
Timothy just went to the bathroom, apparently.
Well-
okay. Well, I'll wait for him to talk about videos. If you two wanted to plan scope out, like places to scope out in terms of finding the artifact or whatever or stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to leave?
Yeah, we could just go back to the other room, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I'll, I'm leaving my stuff here, right? Or do I have to take that back?
No, it's yeah, just
Okay.
No.
come on.
Okay. Uh,
Daisy's tired of moving things. Okay. So before Timmy heads out the bathroom, and as you guys head back to the other room, this is where I would like to introduce our new downtime mechanic. Yeah.
Tell me more about the downtime mechanic.
Well, I will, Action Shakespeare.
Okay.
Uh, so, um, for this arc, we are going to employ a little bit of downtime rules to kind of help you guys guide your own experience, and also to kind of help you figure out things without having to know exactly where they are, right? So the way this is going to work, we are borrowing a couple systems from different actual plays I've heard, or different DMs I've asked like questions about this about. Well, the way this is going to work is during your guys' downtime, you will be able to make rolls, checks, using your abilities, your skills, your characters, features, and functions. Um, the checks begin at a 2. You only need a 2. Um, each time you roll on a different track, you will add 4 to your desired result, and that goes up to a maximum of 22. So that'll be the hardest roll you have to make. Those tracks will correspond to problems that you are currently facing. Um, you guys are all dealing with a bunch of different stuff all at the same time. For example, your business is not going well, so you need to figure out how to get it back up and running so you guys don't run out of money to survive out in the world. Also, you don't want to lose your jobs. That's probably relevant. Um, uh, Daisy was working on something with that, and to that point, Daisy might have a couple bonuses when it comes to making a roll for business. Um, Content. You guys at PlayCon, popularity does get open doors for you. So making content while you're here is going to be a good thing, because it means people will know who you are, like you, and possibly get you into places you should not be, or should be. Um, if you aren't making roles for content, you know, people will know who you are. So when you're walking around asking questions and trying to be people amongst the people, those are going to be more difficult roles. Relationships. There's been some strained relationships in this campaign. uh,
What?
those relationships are, uh, you know, more recently have been a little more strained too. So people that you know want to hear from you, they want to be a part of your lives and stuff like that. But also, some of them have feelings that might not be of a positive nature at the moment. So, rolling on the relationship track, you can tell me like if you want to try and spend time with a particular person or something like that. All that does is you spend time with them, and that might be helpful to you in different ways. The case, you guys have been tasked with finding drug traffickers. Um, uh, Not making rolls on the case means you make no progress towards it. The case, somebody's probably going to want to make rolls to try and solve this, so that you guys can find those people. The city of Kimora itself, um, you've only met people here who have been positive about your appearance here for PlayCon. There are going to be people here who maybe aren't so positive. So your standing and relationship with both the merfolk and the city of Kimora is also something you might want to try and foster and grow. That's the role you want to make there. And lastly, living cost. You guys have a limited amount of money. Living cost is essentially you guys doing things to make money in the short term so that you can make sure you don't run out, because your cost of living each day, at the very least right now, is only $100. That might go up. So it might be important to make rolls on the living cost track. That way you guys can earn money and not fall into the red, where it might lead to you running out of resources, and then that leads to bad stuff for you. For any of these tracks, if you fail your roll, you can always re-roll it if you take a point of stress. All a point of stress does is it takes away a dice from you for your track rolls. Stress goes up to 5. At 5, something else happens, and I will tell you what that is. You don't have to take stress. You could just choose to fail a roll. That's fine. Just nothing happens there. Maybe stuff happens without you guys, but, that's for you to decide if you want to take that chance or not. And other than that, it's choose a track you want to roll on. Your starting difficulty is 2, and then it gets higher and higher as you pick different tracks going down. What you choose to focus on, what your character chooses to do, that's entirely up to you. But it's just a way for you to pick what you want to do and use your skills in the best way you can. All right.
Oh boy.
A lot of explanation, but we got there. Thank you for adding a tracker for me there, Pio. So, Zelin, your name is first. It sounds like you're going to be making a relationship check, but you tell me.
Yeah. I want to get on the Timney situation first.
Okay. So, if you were going to make a relationship check, that's perfectly fine. You'll need to hit a 2, and I will ask you to add any relevant skills for Timony. Anything you think that would be helpful for dealing with Tim in this current situation.
Okay. Well, you know what Zelen has got?
I know a couple things Ellen has, yeah.
She's got 2 ranks in perceptive.
Mm,
That I think is what I'm going to add to this one.
okay. All right, so with perceptive, let's see that roll.
Oh, that is a 5.
That is a 5. Perfect. Okay, so you beat that roll, that 2. So you succeed on this. A little bit of a bonus for you guys. If you ever succeed one of your rolls by 5 or more, you will get an enhanced effect. The thing you're trying to do is super successful, so to speak. So Zelen, you go to talk to Timony. You realize he's been really standoffish since you guys have gotten here. He is, making efforts to be a part of the group, but is definitely not being himself. As Victoria drags Daisy away to talk about plans, you just, with a perceptive roll, you hear in the bathroom some light crying.
Hey,
Ah,
I was thinking that, once you're done, if maybe the 2 of us could go around the city a bit, get some time to ourselves and take a look at, just do some sightseeing before, before things really kick off, get to spend some time together.
I yeah, that sounds awesome. Um, uh, uh, you know what? I, while Daisy was here and I was making the divider, I promised her that I would I would go over the books again just to see if there was anything we were missing on payroll. So we could super maybe later for sure.
Well, if there's anything that I can do to help, uh, or anything you want to do, here in the city, let, let me know.
Um,
Because I was looking forward to getting the chance to spend time with you.
there's silence for just a couple moments. You hear a really soft thud, maybe the sound of a hand hitting a door, and yeah. After I go over this stuff, maybe when it gets dark, we can um go see. I hear there's lots of pretty lights out at night.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a look around and find a cool spot for us to go to
Sure.
once you're ready.
Yeah. No. I'll.
So look forward to it.
I will. Uh.
Okay. Well, I can't wait. So please let me know when you're available.
Well, yeah. I will. I promise. I sorry. I just just washing up, and you hear the shower turn on.
Dawn's gonna exit the room.
I want to be clear. I know that may not have felt like a success, but that was a success. Uh, Zelen, congratulations! You have successfully scheduled a date that will happen. Um, for your next track, what would you like to roll on, if anything?
We get
You can
let's see,
double up on these if you'd like to.
okay, so we get 2 rolls per time that is down, or
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, when she passes, um, Daisy and Victoria in the hall, she says, "I'm going to go into town for a bit. I'll see you later.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back."
Yeah. Okay. Just yeah. Keep us posted. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Steak lunch.
All right.
Yeah.
She's going to go. I'm going to work on content.
Okay.
She's going to promote herself by finding somebody who's already making a video and offer to jump over them.
Okay. Make me a content roll, and this sounds like persuasion. So anything you have for like doing what you do with skateboarding, but I'm gonna need anything you have for also persuading the person. It's gonna be a 6 this time.
Okay. Oh, dang, I was hoping to just use skateboarding, but I suppose I need. Can I intimidate them into doing it?
If you would like to intimidate them into doing it, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna roll another thing outside of you if that's okay.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to bully somebody into getting jumped over.
Let me jump over you in this video. Come on, do it.
Okay. So I can add intimidating and skateboarding.
Yeah, absolutely. Just need a 6. You
That
got there.
is a 6.
Yes.
Dang.
Okay. That
The,
was
the
close.
3D dice lied to me. I thought it was going to be an 8.
With you find just like a couple, and they're doing escalating prank videos where they have like these paint balloons that they're throwing at each other underwater. You you see the couple, like the male of the couple is like gonna drop a bunch of paint on his partner, and as he does, you catch him. He's like, "You're gonna jump? Sure, I guess. You gotta
Don't
hurry.
worry, I'm very good at this.
Okay, just do. Like the balloon's gonna explode in like 12 seconds."
Watch this.
As you do an incredible stunt as this paint splatters over this couple, your content is grown more popular, and I'm gonna put a counter on your content tracker here. Good job. It's 1 for content. All right. So, Zelen, while you are out doing that, next up would be Daisy.
All right. Daisy and Victoria just standing in the hallway again.
Oh, did they not go to the room, or
Yeah, you
Or
guys.
at
I
the
guess
room, I guess.
Yeah, you guys
Sitting
can
in the room.
go into the room. Yeah.
up to you?
Either one. Man, my brain just blanked.
That's right.
So just as I imagine this has been kind of sitting in a little bit of silence for probably a good minute.
So,
You've been working on anything new lately, like new songs?
Kind of gives her a look.
I,
Uh,
in your off time.
haven't really had a whole lot of that lately. Guess I've always got something. Anyway,
Well, you like
uh,
cooking in your head or anything.
well, you don't have to fuck around with small chat. Anyway, Zelen said we can talk about the artifact or whatever. So,
Oh, yeah.
you got any leads on where that might be?
Daisy stows saying something, and moves on. That's a great segue into maybe making a roll.
yeah. So,
Towards
so if you want to like find the artifact, that would be a business roll because that's like doing
yeah, I
things to
guess
keep the
that
business
is
afloat.
part
Yeah.
of our business.
Mhm. So, yeah.
It's something.
If you're going to be making a business roll to do that, I would ask you to give me a roll that includes any skills that are tied to researching, investigation, like recalling information, things like that.
Right. What can out of character?
Yes.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
remind me which specific artifact we were hunting down?
You were hunting down a piece of a wall or a stone. It's supposed to be like this big broken piece of rock.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do we know of any of its further significance?
You
Obviously, the royal family is connected to this, but
Yes, the royal family of Mineshaft and possibly of Kimora is connected to this, but um,
Hmm.
you tried to look it up last time, and the roll didn't go super well for you. You found a lot of
Sure did.
information about Kimora, but the significance of this piece of rock, the most you know about it is from Nathan Sear back in Mineshaft. This object is a uh, mm, not a reflection. It is a telling of a story. There's pictographs. There's images on it.
Okay. Stuff on the wall.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. That was mostly for me.
Mhm.
Let's see here. So yes, let's do a business. Gathering information and all that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got a few of those.
Yeah.
I have a 4. I have connected.
Yeah. You can reach out to your contacts and try and use that a little information network.
I have smart,
I think that matters.
and that's probably about the relevance.
Roll the bones.
Unless it was a plant,
It's
which
not.
it is a rock, in fact. But this is a lot of dice.
It's
So
quite a few.
so you said the targets are all just starting at 2?
They start at 2, so your first roll is always
All
going to
right.
be 2.
Yeah, this is going to be excessive, no matter how you slice it.
Oh yeah,
Unless something really stupid happens. I don't know how it could. I don't think I can literally fail this roll.
no, you
But
can't.
yeah, by the nature of it. But I'm still going to roll a shit ton of dice. But we could heavily exceed it. That's the important thing.
Yes, and winning by 5 or more is great.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 9d6.
Pop him.
That is an 18.
Mm-hmm. So on that difficulty 2,
Hail Satan.
you got another Hail Satan. You start making phone calls. You start reaching out to people. ASC might be in dire straits. That does not mean that the professional contacts and stuff you guys have formed over the years are gone. People you have done jobs for as like part of your team, people that has worked with Brene and his team, people that have just made contact with the office to talk to Alex and stuff like that. Like those people leave behind stuff, they numbers and things like that. So you're able to reach out to collectors and researchers, historians,
Obscure message boards.
Yeah. Just pouring over this information as you reach out, you do find that this wall is of some significance to the Comoran native. It reflects a time of war that they went through with a conquering force. The conquering force came to them. They had the home term advantage because underwater, but they were only barely able to push them back because of their great number and size. The fact that the wall is what it is today is because a lot of it was destroyed during that battle. You have no knowledge of where it is specifically at, but there is mention of it being used as part of a ritual amongst the Comoran people, something that is done once every couple of years.
Looks at lighthouse.
Like that, fine. How do you do?
Yeah. Okay. Well. Daisy gives the cliff notes of this. Looks like it is an art piece that connects the cultures of Mineshaft's royal family in Kimora and might be associated with a ritual done here.
All right.
Is he like just kind of froze around? Is this stone ever belonged to the royal family? That's what I'm wondering now.
Doesn't really sound like it.
No. Your brother was pretty worried about us collecting all this, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think his hunch might have been way ahead of the game, honestly.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, no, yeah. Another, maybe I should, maybe I should really start listening more. Not to say I didn't not believe him, just, or you. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. That'd be nice.
I'll work on it more. Sorry. But I guess it's a lead for our job, as it were.
something to keep track of.
Yeah.
If this even survives the week.
So when you want to check it out?
I'm not sure. With like the only thing I could think of is it would be part of that lighthouse thing, but I don't know. Are they crowning a new king or something? Anytime soon? Not that I know of.
You did find out that I will remind you that last time you did find out that the royal family here has a daughter who's very into PlayCon.
Oh shoot, yeah. Then
Well,
Could always break
Um,
in.
yeah. Yeah, I guess that is an option.
Well, you have something better in mind?
No, not really, but I just, I guess I'm hesitant to pull that trigger immediately. But, you know me.
Yeah, well, guess we got a few days or weeks, however the fuck however long this thing goes on. I don't think we can
Uh,
afford to stay that long, though.
No, probably not. This is kind of crazy. But I guess it has a political investment of sorts. So I suppose I understand why it's indefinite. But yeah, it does kind of. Our wallets have become a bit of a ticking clock in their own right. So, there's a lot to do.
Speak.
No point.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
What?
no, you go. Go ahead. Sorry.
No point in dawdling, then.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I want to pursue first. I'm happy to pass the ball
Okay. If you want some time to
if
think
B would
about
like to,
what you want to take,
yeah, do a thing.
Victoria.
Well, I guess my only other personal lead is just that we have a young girl we might manipulate if she likes skateboarding.
That's true. That's the thing you can pursue.
Sounds like a better role for Zelen to make as the actual representative of the art.
That's probably correct. Yeah, Zone would probably get some bonuses there. But
Unless she's just a big fan of the soundtrack.
I mean, your tracks don't have to necessarily like cotton to that particular goal. You could be pursuing other stuff while this is also happening. So, yeah, if there are tracks that you or Victoria would like to roll on and personally, just let me know and we'll get them started.
I guess if there's no leads for the case, then... Well, if I make any rolls, it just interjects in the the conversation, though, so I'll wait.
Okay.
Unless the conversation's over.
I don't know. Victoria said there's no time to waste. I feel like as a fine exit ramp for herself if she wanted to take it.
Yeah.
If she did. If you want to keep talking, I guess I just wasn't sure.
I guess she should probably at least explicitly out loud acknowledge the princess thing. So that's not just a meta solution.
That's true.
Where did we learn about that again?
Daisy learned about it after she fumbled the roll of last session.
Alright, okay. Didn't you say there was something about some...
No. Sorry,
What?
sorry. I keep sorry, go.
No, it's... Go. What do you want?
I don't have anything to say, go.
Didn't you say there was some... one of the royal girls or whatever who's really into this con,
Yeah,
maybe she
that's
could get us
the
in.
to see the artifact. I mean, yeah, I guess that would like befriending or knowing her it would be a way to do it. I don't know how how that would work. Oh shoot, I guess we're surrounded by ways that would work, huh?
Yeah. Well, she kind of limply picks up her lanyard. We're kind of working on one right now, I guess.
It's true.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Did you want me to help with that, or to, just you want to do some of your own research? I know Zelen split off a little, but
Well, I guess we have two things we need to do then. We need to, one, find out where the hell she is and how we can get in contact with her. And two, make Zelen the biggest fucking act at this con.
Hell yeah.
right. Okay.
Daisy's in the thinker. she's,
Hmm.
she's big thinking pose now.
To that end, Victoria, if you would like to try and like get in contact with the young princess, um, you could make that as either a Kimora or a relationships role, and I let you do either or. They'll both do different things, but you can add dice to them as need be if you want to try and like start that process.
Uh, what does start count as? Because I feel like it would be much more beneficial to boost Zelen's popularity first.
That might actually be helpful. Yes, I'm just giving you the option. But if you would like to roll content to try and like make music for like the next video and stuff, that would be also pretty good.
That would, yeah, that sounds like a good idea for her.
Or hyping.
Just a music role in this case.
Yeah, anything you have for crafting song. Extreme melody.
Banging out the tunes.
Yeah.
Smashed it by quite a bit. Um,
It's a 12.
yeah.
No, that's a 16. I can't do math.
So with the 16, yeah, Victoria, you on that content roll, you make a fantastic sizzle song for Zelen's next video. It's going to smash harder than it was already. So I'm gonna add another tracker there for your guys' content. So
Is that versus DC2 or DC6?
DC2, that was Victoria's first roll.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if it was per person or per track.
No, it's per track.
Because like either way, it's great success.
Yes. But yeah.
Sorry, was it per person or per track?
So each person
Have we not done a content one yet?
I did
Yeah.
I did one, but Victoria has not.
Yes, it is
So it is person.
yeah, per person, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you said per track earlier and I got confused.
No, you're good. So yeah, with a huge success, your guys' content coming out of today is going to be stellar. It is going to be one of the better videos at the con that comes out of the con today. Making some good content.
Yeah, I guess to work with synergy in this, maybe Daisy can make content of her own
Hell yeah.
thing. She's
She-
been put in places kind of I got the word spreader, like I don't
yeah,
she's the hype generator.
yeah, you are essentially the producer. So
Right.
you're making sure you have locations, you're making sure people are there, you're making sure the videos are coming out on time, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I have an idea, but I suppose it might require a roll preemptively before I do it next time I get a chance.
What's that?
And that is since we're operating on the princess plan,
Mm-hmm.
to maybe get a better read on I don't want to just say her routes, but like the hot spots of princess visibility.
Okay. I will.
That sounds like I need to do research for it first.
You would absolutely need to research. So I would let you make this as a, say, Kimora roll.
Yeah.
And this is going to be against a difficulty of 6.
Okay. Difficulty 6 Kimura roll.
Mhm.
We're gonna slap down smart.
Mhm.
Is position of power relevant? No, I don't
Not
think.
here, yeah.
Not here.
I
Maybe for the content stuff
I
later.
think
But
smart might be the only thing that actually makes sense.
it would be adding connected if anything else, but I don't know if that's
Not really here, yeah. You're not
quite
tapping into
yeah.
that resource here, yeah.
Nobody knows. I have to find out who knows.
You can't use connections. Stop making them.
That's true. So that is smart. Okay. I am smart.
Yeah.
Am I smart enough to do this? No.
That is not enough. Okay. So
Listen, hey,
do
you know what?
Do you want to take a
I'll
stress?
I'll take that stress.
Hell yeah. Daisy takes her first point of stress. Hell yeah.
I love being stressed.
Boop.
Let's do it.
Yeah. you guys like getting
I think Daisy needs more anxiety in her life, actually.
You guys maybe get a couple notices from Daisy that it's like there's a lot of people around here. And as you are like just keeping an eye out to see like where the princess goes and stuff like that, Daisy, that stress comes from a very simple thing. You absolutely find the princess. She's escorted everywhere with guards and whatnot. You see big brutish like eel merfolk and stuff like that. They look strong. But she is wearing Finny Fearless merch. She has a t-shirt, she has a hat, she has a purse, she has barrettes in her hair that are Finny Fearless and Fearless One barrettes. She is the world's biggest #1 Finny Fearless stan. And you think you would have to do a lot to get her to come over to Zellen's stuff.
All right. Sub plan. Getting good with Finny Fearless.
Collaboration time.
Yeah.
So that would be you took a stress, but that will let you re-roll. So go ahead and roll that again.
Okay, it's just a straight reroll.
Yeah. You can always re-roll by taking some stress. Please.
Well, let's see if it's any better.
Well, hey.
Yes.
You got there.
That's exactly what we need.
All right. With the 6, you do succeed. So do you want to try and pivot the plan to like getting and get better with Finny Fearless?
I mean, yeah, that's the step, right? It seems like the logical step.
Okay, I'll say with that success there, because you learn that information, you do know that Finny is going to be having a panel that is going to be happening in front of the Bay of Colanders, the ship graveyard place. She's not going into it. She's just holding like I'm famous and I'm going to say important words here in front of it.
The podium and everything.
You see that's going to be happening tomorrow, though.
Okay. Thank God.
All right. So, Victoria, is there any other tracks you'd like to roll on?
Not presently, no.
Okay, not a problem. So with all these irons in the fire, you guys spread out for the day. You get a couple of things done. Daisy finds some people. Victoria makes some good content, as does Zelen, to be put together just shortly. And Zelen also makes some date plans with Timony for later tonight. As you guys like begin to reconvene, um, Timony, looking a little sheepish, does it looks like he remembers that what he's like was lying about earlier, so he comes out of the bathroom with wet hair. um go uh, uh did everybody have a productive day, first day?
I jumped over people in an attempt to siphon some of their audience.
Smart move. Collaboration's always good.
I think it
Yeah, that's
might be.
it's a pretty similar story actually of collaboration,
Go.
slightly parasitic collaboration. I don't. I've just been, the princess is a big Vinny Fearless fan, so I figured it might be a good avenue to chase a little bit to
Okay,
get information on what we're looking for.
sure. Okay, that makes sense. I think she's holding like a big talk tomorrow, so we can maybe try and hook up with her there.
Is
Yeah.
Finny Fearless from here? Is she a hometown girl?
She's a merfolk, I guess. She's a WooTuber, so like, or WTuber, sorry. So like, her model is a merfolk, and she says she is.
Huh.
Okay. All right.
Hmm. Um, that sounds like a plan. Uh, so I should I'm gonna wait outside, just if anybody needs me. And he awkwardly leaves.
What?
So, did that talk go good, or
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try and get him to hang out with me.
well, that should fix him. I mean, that would fix anyone, I think.
Um, you got uh okay. So Zelen looks at Victoria and Daisy. Do you either of you have any advice for me in terms of having a boyfriend?
I
Nah.
think they both just got hit by a bus.
Both of them looking opposite directions.
Uh. Not good once, probably.
Well, all right. Well, I'll I'll do my best.
What a guy's like.
Um, I don't know. Timothy's a little unique, I feel.
Most guys like super villains and like mystery movies, right?
Uh,
Tits.
what? Well,
Uh,
Well, I hope not too much.
yeah, I don't know
no,
if that's
nah,
as much of the investment.
not important.
big piles
Super
of
villains,
dirt.
though. I can work it.
Big piles of dirt.
Trucks.
I love these three in a room. I would watch an hour of these three just naming what guys like in a room.
I can call my brother and he can tell you what guys like.
I can.
I will.
Beep.
If you. I mean, I would. Shoot, if you're offering.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, maybe less about the tits and trucks, but Victoria was just talking about her brother before that.
That's
yeah,
true.
no,
Yeah.
I picked that one up.
Yeah, sure. If Zelen
Yes,
accepts, then
yes.
she'll make the call.
Hi,
No,
hello.
okay.
Hey.
Hey, so like, what are dudes into? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta put you on speaker.
What?
Hi, it's me, Zelen again.
uh,
I
what's
was asking for advice on having a boyfriend,
and Victoria called. Uh, sure. No. Okay. Yeah. I
Like,
can help.
we don't really know a lot of guys, do we?
You know Renee, Glide,
Not for extended periods.
Timony, and Chris.
Okay, this is a short list, and it's about Timony. So, do we trust
Alright.
Renee or Glide's advice at all?
yeah.
Sorry.
Renee, where do you
Long-term-
take your boyfriends on a date?
My boyfriends.
Plural?
my boyfriends. I take them to.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was a
That's
an
a joke.
aside.
This is a joke.
Chris
Yeah.
is
Sorry.
Chris is the one that's canon right now.
Of course. I'm off. Here's $300. No.
Poof. It's gone. Not canon.
Okay. Put me on the spot here a little bit. What does he enjoy normally? Like, the
Tokusatsu, the ocean, card games,
okay. Well, you guys
retro computing.
are in the ocean, right?
We
Oh,
are
and
very in the
snails.
ocean.
Okay.
Mollusks in general, I'd say.
Yeah, he seems pretty into those.
Yeah, mollusk. Okay, so if you're underwater, maybe go to. Do they have an exhibit on mollusk or something like that? Or lots of silicone is harvested from the ocean, so perhaps with old school computing, maybe you can. That's an interesting factoid. That might be a fun diversion. I'm really reaching here, guys. Uh, I think there's a fish that kind of looks like the Taka Rider. I'd have to go look it up. I'm sorry. I'm the wrong person to ask about your boyfriend. I'm sorry, Selwyn.
I feel like we're approaching this from maybe a little too basic of a level. Mostly because the main hang-up is maybe a lack of long-term experience on most of our parts
Mm.
in relationships.
I don't imagine to be too different from what you would get for a girlfriend. So, because
I
that's what
yeah, but Zelen, I gotta ask, is this really an issue of you know, what you to do? I don't think this is like an activity hang-up.
Look, clearly something has gone wrong immediately, and I can't diagnose the problem, so I'm trying to figure out how to correct it.
Right. I don't think that anything you plan to do is going to make it worse. I don't think that's his problem, I'd imagine.
Seems pretty fucked up since he got like brain possessed.
Yeah. I think something's been going on in his head.
Okay. Well, then we'll just I I'm gonna find a zoo or a garden or something.
Yeah, I guess finding a place where you can both relax, or at least he can, is probably a good first step. I understand.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Well, thank you all. Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
See, I've told you all. He's a brain genius, and she like pulls the phone back and off a speaker, and real quick before she hangs up, she says, "Also, I've had like a billion boyfriends, actually."
That's incredibly interesting to say. A billion, huh?
Anyway, we've got to go fix Timony. Bye.
I'm sorry to make assumptions, Victoria.
What?
Daisy says, kind of smirking.
Ooh. Mm. She's like biting her tongue at that one.
Gonna make her do it, but damn.
Well, listen, maybe by the time I'm your age, I actually will have had a billion more boyfriends.
You got
Yeah, all right. I guess.
hey,
Yeah.
hit super hit hang up for real this time though.
Oh, I thought it.
I can't listen to you burn your boss anymore.
Hangs up. See that I burned you.
Hear
Okay.
that?
Well, I I I'll try while we're out to also, you know, contribute, with reconnaissance to, the process that we're, our mission, but this is also something that is important to me.
Hmm.
I don't want to I'm not trying to, I don't intend to neglect my obligations to you or the mission while everything is happening. Just wanted you to know that you are all.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with chilling, you know.
Yeah.
Besides, we can hold down the fort while you're gone. Go on and have fun. Go fix him or whatever, or at least show him a good time.
Okay. Well, thank you. I will. I will do my best. Zella
Incredible.
salutes and leaves the room.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, Godspeed.
Yeah, she takes a step to leave, turns back around, takes a step back, salutes, and walks backwards out the door.
Yeah, go ahead.
Daisy salutes
Oh, incredible.
as she's walking away. Like it's just like the hand kind of goes up. Like, all right.
Is this necessary? Zelen, when you step outside, Timony, he is wearing like a striped a shirt that's like stripes down the right side. They're like blue and red. Some khakis and some comfortable shoes. He looks nice.
You look nice.
No, that's on me. Um, thanks. Is Ellen wearing anything special?
She's suddenly realizing that she is not
We
at
did
all.
not tell her boys liked pretty clothes.
Oh God!
They both break the door down.
Zelen, show some leg.
Whole extra back at the nape of the neck. I heard it drives people wild.
Put the ponytail up.
Yeah.
While we're out,
Mhm.
I think I should see about perhaps investing in some new wardrobe, something that looks nice.
Uh, yeah, that that that'd be cool. We you want to be careful. We don't want to spend too much money when we're down here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wonder what prices are probably pretty inflated at the moment, but
mhm.
perhaps there's somewhere a little off the beaten path. If we explore enough, we might find something not a total tourist trap.
Yeah, I well uh I did get some passes to go see those lights if you'd wanna.
Yes,
Cool.
I would love to do that.
Sure. He holds out a hand.
So takes his hand.
Uh, he turns forward to walk, and your success from earlier, that investigation, or that perceptive check, you're keenly aware of Timone's like nervous mannerisms and how heightened they are in this moment. Um, the back of his neck is sweaty. His hand is trembling. He is, for lack of a better word, uncomfortable in his own skin, and he's he wants to be here, but he is forcing himself to be here. If that makes sense.
No, I think I
Mhm.
know that.
So I heard that the lights are actually a migratory like type of fish that it sort of they swim in a particular pattern that is like concurrent with the with currents that move around here. I guess Komora's in the middle of a bunch of currents, right? So it makes sense that they would travel that way. It's just like an underwater nexus. Yeah, for lack of a better word, and he rambles and rambles and rambles and rambles.
I bet they get Flotsam Jetsam from all over then for centuries. They must have a pretty good museum somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Actually, on the east side of town, there's a museum. It's apparently it's where like a bunch of old cultural artifacts are, and some of the first communications with the surface world are there. Um, really fun stuff. Uh, I hear you know don't hold me to this, but um, I hear there's going to be uh like a horror exhibit there, for lack of a better word. There's a WooTuber here, Kelpie Cutie, who does a lot of horror videos. I watch a lot of the video essays.
Okay.
I'm sorry, am I talking a lot? I didn't want to talk this much.
No, that's fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
cool.
Sorry, I was just making a note uh, of that. Something that it's I I feel guilty if I'm not also contributing to the mission while we're out. I don't want to
Oh,
I don't want to let them down.
I mean, if if she's there, we could. We were already talking about collaboration stuff. Maybe we could figure out something to do with like a dark, spooky vibe.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about fear.
Yeah, we can go to the museum. Uh, come on.
But yeah, just so long as we don't miss the lights. I definitely want to see those.
Uh, I'm gonna make a smooth check for Timony.
Smooth like a shark.
He
A
had
Timoriz.
yes. I'm gonna make a Riz check for Timony.
The Rizzler.
All right, so he had 46 of this last time. Zelen, I'm going to ask you and answer me honestly. Does he have any bonus dice with you right now?
His hair's all wet.
Everything's wet.
I would say yes, because Zelen,
Okay.
like, that is, she'll meet him halfway on like anything
Okay.
to try and
Even
get
Riz.
things going.
All right.
Yeah, so
Especially Riz.
Let's see if he's so
If-
skibbity.
if she sees him making an effort, she will bite down on it like a pit bull.
God damn, girl. You know, good. Honestly, what is
Fucking-
sexier than effort?
God damn it, Timothy. Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
you see Timothy goes, oh, we almost the lights, and as he says that, he takes a step upwards, and the lights start carrying him and you, in a smooth motion as you gets like you're just. It's Disney. You're swirling around in like this magical like pathway of lights that are carrying you through the water. And he it's like his nervousness is gone now that you've given him a task. So he's like kind of just like you feel that shaking is gone. He just kind of goes grabs a hold of your hand, and he's like guiding the lights, the fish, by like kind of like swatting the water, and they're following the current that he's making. So like you're air skating on fish that are making a bunch of lights below you. It's just like you're dancing on lights essentially. And he drags you guys over to the museum using his incredibly cool locomotion technique.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Damn, Timothy.
Okay.
He swept her off her feet.
Don't hurt him, Timothy.
Stop, everybody. uh, as you guys land at the museum, I think we'll cut back to Daisy and Victoria.
Oak. Oh.
We'll cut back to Breaking Bad.
Jesus.
What are they even doing?
I like you say that, and I was just immediately pictured like this is completely comical thing of them standing in the exact same positions. Still left. Oh God, what are they doing?
So, you guys were making plans to get in with Finny, right?
Sure.
And possibly, the ultimate goal is to make friends with the princess, right? So,
Sure.
There are additional avenues that you guys can pursue to try and like get in with Finny. Uh, she's part of a like content creator network, right? So maybe seeking out some of her fellow people under her that umbrella might be worthwhile. You could follow Victoria's plan and break into the lighthouse, see if anything in there's for you. And I would we're past it, but I would let Victoria make another downtime roll to try and like also seek out some more information too.
Oh, sure. Unless you just want to have a really awkward night for them.
You guys can also just chill. That's fine.
Get into the mini bar.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, if you would like to engage Victoria in a task for the time being, I will not stop it. I don't have a crystal clear vision for Daisy at the moment.
That's fair. I'll leave it up to you. If you guys want to just spend the night not having to worry about anything, that's perfectly fine. It's your first night here. So um putting into motion more plans might be difficult. So with limited options to hands between the four of you. So
Right.
yeah, you don't have to do anything. I want that to be super clear.
The last thing you suggested was what kind of
So if you
uh
or I guess in
sorry.
reference to what? Sorry.
You had said potentially doing another investigation roll or something along those lines.
Oh yeah. If you want to do either more investigation into the city itself, the case you guys have been saddled with, or the content network that Vinny's part of, or something like that, like anything you might want to like try and get a little more information on, you are free to ask about it, and we'll see what role you need to make.
All right. Well, I guess our next step for the moment seems to be Finny, so it's time to become Finny Stan #1,
Hell
maybe.
yeah.
Or at least number 2. I don't know if we want to threaten her.
Push her over.
Threaten the princess's position.
Give your
It'll
purse.
win.
All right.
What even would go in here?
Do you have any skills related to being a fan or passionate about a subject?
A passion and perceptive, and I don't know if I could justify anything else.
I think those are perfectly fine then.
Can I don't know if this applies. I was gonna say, can Daisy assist? I'm just picturing them just sitting in the room, just binging content.
That's
As
yeah,
research.
that'd be sick
Yeah.
actually. The
It's just hanging out just on 2 separate beds, just watching.
Sure,
the
it's
TV.
very comfortable, and they're truly sharing each other's company.
Yeah.
yeah, so you can assist somebody once per downtime. You do have to be with them to do it, but you can absolutely.
I don't see Daisy going anywhere at the moment, at least.
And Daisy's great at assisting, so this would add an extra 2d6.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
yeah,
Ooh.
if that still applies with her special book
it do.
ability.
Right.
Yeah, that's
way more than
that's a
6.
20.
That's a 20.
We are Finny experts. Oh my god.
You guys spend the night watching hours and hours of Finny Fearless vlogs and content. You see that and in order, you see, because that's a huge success. So you see that she is doing a couple of like current like collaborations with a Bloodless Mary, who is like a makeup a YouTuber, who is she is like a a glass ghost, and she uses that to she used to do scary content like Kelpie Cutie, but she has transitioned over to I'd like people to not be afraid of me. I just like pretty things. um in addition, she's doing the talk that's supposed to be happening tomorrow, but she will be there in the morning setting up, where she will be available to like talk and meet with people. She has a meet and greet there for early in the morning and later in the day. And I will say, with that big a success, you see in one of her vlogs, she goes, "Hello, fearless ones. So, huge news. I am being invited to the captain's table, sort of a fun nautical themed like event. They hold this once every couple of days at the con, for like the biggest names. I know I'm just a little channel, but I'm getting bigger every day. And I'm gonna be there. If you guys want to show your support, you can catch me on my Patreon, and you know where anything counts. You'll see your name at the end of the video, obviously. But bigger thing is when I get to go to the the crew meeting, I am going to meet with like some of the royal family, which is like super exciting. And they gave us permission to film inside the like the royal quarters, which is like super not allowed normally, but I won't tell anybody if you don't. And she goes, anyway, bye fearless ones, we'll see you later, and mwah, I love you.
Huh.
Yeah, I imagine them like glancing at each other, having noticed that in the
Yeah.
sort of hazy stupor that comes with watching 10 hours of vlogs in one sitting.
Yeah. Ugh.
You realize there's a tipping point where suddenly you realize you know Finny Fearless better than you know Daisy.
Yeah, I mean, past that like 7 hours ago.
So I feel like I know her better than me. I also know her better than Daisy.
You got a OnlyFans?
A lot of people think there is a Finny Fearless OnlyFans, but there's no there's no like corroborating evidence.
Well, there's one way I don't know her then.
I mean, there's like she's like a cartoon, right?
She's like a
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, what would you do on like? Surely
Yep.
people have made that for free, right?
but like it'd be like official, and you'd be supporting the creator.
Oh shit, Daisy.
I mean, yeah, sure, okay. I mean, if she wanted.
Shakes, you really fucked me up because I did not think about fucking Rule 34 of these stupid content creators.
If she's a popular VTuber,
Yeah,
it is out
no,
there.
yeah, no, it is, it is.
I'm sure there's a tag for this, actually.
The problem is my brain is innocent, and I could not have thought of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm sorry, my bad. Fuck.
Oh, it's just a matter of if she is pursuing that officially, or if it's a fan driven art thing. It's
Answer
usually the latter.
answer remains the same. There's no evidence that she has one.
Right.
Anyway, you guys watch a ton of Finny Fearless videos, and you get to very well know her bedroom and her background and stuff. You also see that she is currently sponsored by she's currently sponsored by Hello Flesh, the meat vegetable replacement service. Front Door, that delivery service, and she is also sponsored by Instaglam.
Oh, like
What?
Instagram?
Yeah, glam. They have filters.
That's a big sponsorship.
That's huge.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow.
She's got a big channel.
I like meat.
I like meat. And I hate carrots.
Oh, man.
They're right.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, damn it. It's starting to hang out a little bit. But yeah, no, you guys see she's got a million sponsors and stuff like that. But
That humility thing is bugging me more and more the more I think about it.
Oh, Zelen doesn't have any sponsors.
Yeah,
Would it
no,
be-
not unless we hacked some retroactively or something. I don't know. Is that something we were doing?
reaching out to sponsors can be helpful. That can be something you guys roll on one of your tracks.
Do we want real ones? We could just lie.
Uh,
The money could be useful, though.
Thanks to our new
Yeah.
sponsor, Global Bluch.
I mean, I guess if we get real ones, it's also sort of a lie. But I guess we are making stuff. So
Content's
I don't know.
real.
Yeah, it is right.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to actually say whoa. And
Daisy, the content's real.
What? For real?
Shit.
Oh God.
God, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Crap. Is this something we'd have to look into tomorrow?
it might be. I mean, we've zombified ourselves, melted our own brains watching VTubers for 10 hours.
Finney's my best friend.
Yeah, I might have already formed a parasocial relationship.
It's pretty sick. Like, the bad way.
Yeah.
You guys are
I
both.
wish I could touch grass, but we're underwater.
There's underwater
That's
grass.
kelp.
That's kelp.
Touch kelp.
Seek kelp, dude. You gotta seek kelp.
You can go pet one of those babies swimming around in the lobby.
Uh,
They should
What if
probably
he
stop
thinks we're
letting them
gonna
do
eat it?
that.
Yeah.
Think
I
you're
don't
gonna
really,
eat it?
I don't know.
One of the babies smells
Gestures.
pie, Daisy.
I think
It smells
just
delicious.
get in anywhere. Why does it smell so good? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Everyone talks about how good babies smell.
It's just like
Baby smell.
fresh.
Baby smell.
It's like
That new
freshly
baby
cooked
smell.
salmon that just wafts into your nose.
Man, what the hell?
Oh, what the fuck? Maybe just a little.
No, we cannot do that. We were told explicitly not to.
Okay, yeah.
You hear?
Get out of here.
They have
Get out,
so
go.
many. No.
Get out of here. Go. Shoot.
The little guppy swims away. Your
Lock that door.
old guppy just kind of like, oh, I love you, little guppy. You're so cute. Oh, I love you.
Parents, old guppy, and old guppy, and the baby's little guppy, little guppy, little guppy, little guppy, little guppy. Little guppy.
And Tim.
Okay.
Tiny Tim.
as-
Okay, so sorry.
Good.
Was plans basically
Okay.
we've learned.
Mhm.
Okay, so she's got that panel, but she's gonna be there in the morning, which would
Right.
probably be way easier to talk to her.
Uh-huh.
And Dylan doesn't have any sponsors, and I don't want her to look like a poser.
I love Victoria getting
oh.
emotional over sponsors.
I think she hates them. Is the thing.
Okay, that's fair.
This is a vast conflict for her, yeah.
I can. I mean, this place has got to be crawling with them, right? They got it's probably going to be a lot of smaller fish. No pun intended.
Who's gonna give us money without corrupting the message?
I mean,
Oh man.
a lot of art is made, with business interests in mind, no matter how subversive. Maybe we can tell ourselves that.
Who'd be interested in sponsoring artistic skateboard stunt videos?
Yes, narrator.
Did you actually want to interject? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
To answer that question easily, if one of you would like to make a business track roll, with a difficulty of 10. You could probably find an answer and maybe lead.
That seems more Daisy's wheelhouse.
Yeah. Is it just business?
Yeah.
I guess she already rolled one business, right? No. Yes. I couldn't remember which one I did. Okay. Well, I don't know. I could just throw the same roll at it, which was connected and smart. Unless you'd think this is more.
I'll definitely let you roll smart at this for sure.
She's using her brain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're flexing position of power at this moment, or if that's important. I don't know. In her position with that,
I think
should be at
I
least
think that makes sense. Yeah, you can do that.
to think like somebody who would want to sponsor.
Yeah,
I guess
your
is the
role is
goal.
to acquire those things like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Let's roll. Oh wait, no. Wait, that should have a couple more.
You did get there, so that's a 12 at least.
Well, I get 2 more.
Okay, 12.
Okay, no change.
You succeed. So Zelen, if you're shooting for sponsorships, Zelen would most likely get a sponsorship from Ding Dong. It's a snack delivery service. Notable because they're a little slower than Front Door, but they exclusively do snacks. So lots, and they're very cheap. So like a lot of like younger people really like them because I want a bag of Funyuns for $1. Ding dong, here's your Funyuns. She might get a sponsorship from Lingo Bingo, the world's #1 language learning app. And lastly, not in a less positive light, she might get a sponsorship from Sly, which is a content farmy TMZ style like thing. They like to get a lot of crash and burn videos, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably like a few.
Daisy says, like, I don't know, scrolling through some various businesses on her phone.
And I mean, you do know that representatives from them are here. So if you wanted to make time to go like talk to them, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see
I'll
synergy with Ding Dong.
Yeah, that's that. I did think that, and I think Daisy can see that pretty clearly. The language app intrigues her, if only because it would be interesting to see how they spin it.
I would like I just really quick for anybody listening, I would like to shout out uh maybe Swearwolves, the person who helped me come up with all these dumb fucking names.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the very least, the non shady ones first.
Okay.
One that's not going to ask Zelen to crash and explode for views.
It would
Well,
they would probably more ask Zelen to like you're like a skateboard, like you get around, right? Can you like go to this place and film someone with their whole butt out?
yeah,
With
I was
their
gonna say
whole butt out?
it's less of a sponsorship and more of a hiring her.
Yeah, a
But,
little bit.
whatever.
We will give you so much money.
Celebrity hire.
Yeah.
Fair.
No compromising the vision.
But yeah, those are options for you.
Yeah, we'll just try to get some people who are more who just kind of want to slap a name onto somebody.
Yeah.
You can let the eyes do the walking.
Whatever Zelen's cool with.
Okay. And before we end the night, I have one more thing for you guys. Or two scenes left. So Zelen, you and Timmy make it to the museum,
Mhm.
where you do see a hunched over the creature young woman who is covered in like chains and seaweed and stuff. She's like sharp teeth that poke out of her skin in many directions. Um, and she's like, okay, so we just need to make sure we have light for, I guess, like when the people come in or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna pop out from like the wall and it should give them a good spook, and then um yeah, that should be fine. I don't really want to do too much. It's simple's better. And it's just like directing like a team. um Tiffany points and goes, that's her. That's Kelpie Cutie. She makes like the horror videos and stuff. Uh I think they might have closed down the museum. Sorry.
Well, it looks like they're planning on ambushing people to scare them for videos.
Ooh, that's true.
Do you
I,
want to get ambushed?
I mean, you're pretty. You can be pretty scary if you want to be. Like, what if you showed her your stuff?
That'd be a little rude, wouldn't it? I don't want to blow up her spot, but what if you like? What if you reacted really strongly and like jumped into my arms?
you know, that might be huge. That could be a big. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And he seems very excited. So yeah, how do we do this? Do we like just like wait until she's gonna practice and then swoop in?
No, we just once it looks like they've set the trap, we casually stroll into it, and you play up getting spooked, and then I hold you.
Um, Zelen, give me an acting role, and then you're gonna give me a different acting role.
Well, I have knowledge bluff.
That makes sense.
Did I take anything else to support that? No, I think I've only got that one.
That's okay.
All right.
This is only a DC 4.
Well, I got two. I got a 6
Perfect.
twice
Two
in
six. Two different types of 6. Yeah, no. Timmy's like, okay, no, this is a good plan. Now give me another acting role and add an extra D6 to this. This one's a difficulty of 5.
That's an 8.
Hey, all right. So, so Kelpie, she kind of like disappears into the wall. She's like got powers. As she disappears, she goes, all right, so everybody to one. We're just gonna do a quick dry run through for this. And then Timothy goes, okay, come on. And he like starts to stroll forward, and he sees her see him, but he pretends he doesn't. And he goes, "Come on! So this museum, it's pretty cool. If I think about it, it's your first place where actually a blade made entirely of water was created. It's called the wave saber. It kind of goes. They use it in those movies, Water Wars. Um, and as he's talking, Zelen, you see Kelpie Cutie like start coming out of the wall. Like her limbs have elongated. There's like tentacles and other underwater tropes for drag you down. Being like coming out of this little otherworldly portal, and her teeth grow and extend, and she like issues a large scream out at Timony, and he goes, ready. Yeah. And he jumps into your arms with an,
Boink.
Yeah.
with an 8. And as you hold him, Kelpie kind of comes down from the wall and goes, live practice. Okay. Sorry, Timony. Live practice. Okay. That's fine. Hi. Sorry.
Oh, yep. Hello there. Oh, you gave us quite the surprise.
Timony is going, oh, mercy me. And uh, she goes, yeah. Sorry. My name's Kelsey, but channel's Kelpie Cutie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Zelen. She shifts so that she can shake hands.
Hi, Zelen. You're Ergo some or something like the skateboard video, right?
Yes, yeah, that
Hi,
was my first one.
Guido. Yeah. No, I saw it. It was cool. How did you guys get like the reverse stuff happening? Only like the reflections, right?
Just a lot of planning on where to put the camera. Um,
Well,
you know,
hey,
kind of finding the good angles where it doesn't show up.
for a video I had not seen before, I was really impressed. Like I do a lot of stuff with reflections because but I hadn't really seen that camera technique before, so I was congrats to your cameraman.
That's him right here. She kind of like lifts bicep curls coming in a little bit.
He goes, "Oh, sorry. I was simply recovering from such a terrible fright. Yes, I am the camera person. Right. Um, do do you- do do you want to stand up? Are you okay?" His face turns beet red, and then he goes, "Yes. Uh, uh, Miss Ellen, I think you should please put me on the ground. I feel much better."
Oh, okay, if you're sure.
Yes, I am sure, and thank you very much for holding me.
Anytime.
Uh, I can't, okay. Right. Well, hey, uh, if you guys want to swing by the museum tomorrow, me and a couple of other people are having like a little party because we didn't make it into the captain's quarters thing. So, um, if you want to chill with us, we're just doing like a little get together.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah,
Uh, I will I will make a point of being
cool.
there. You know, we're just out on the town tonight, kind of keeping an eye out for any good, you know, locations for videos that we can shoot while we're down here. Have you
Oh,
spotted anything that looks like it would be interesting to jump off of?
off of? Yeah. There's the Mirage Tower. That's pretty cool.
Mm,
It disappears, so jumping off it would be difficult because it might not be there.
okay.
Yeah, it just kind
I
of
think
pops up around the city.
all right. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out, what's trying to workshop, and my next statement to make with the videos, and I want to make sure I've still got a nice coherent through line. I don't want to make it just, a stunt, but it, I can't I can't wait too long because I've got to make sure I get some while I'm down here. This is a great opportunity.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, hell, the video we're making right now is just a segment of why history contains our greatest fears, but it's kind of a big opportunity for a lot of people, though. I don't know. I think Oxenfree and Finny Fearless are gonna kind of eat up all the space. So what are you gonna do, right? Not all of us can be super rich, or I guess that's not fair. Sorry, I'm not. I don't want to be jealous.
Yeah, I try to keep, you know, I try to keep my goals, and I just hope that somebody, I hope it resonates with somebody. And I try and focus on that, though. It it creeps in that it would certainly be nice to get a large following, but I'm sure it's not all candy and roses.
No, but hey, I can tell you one thing. You got one new subscriber, and she pulls out her phone and subscribes to your channel.
Oh, well, thank you. And yeah, I will. We'll see you at the party tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll see. I'll see you there. It, is he gonna? He's just kind of been making noises for like a minute.
I'll take care of him.
Okay. Somebody's like, okay. Anytime.
He's fixed.
The Rizzler has become the Rizzed.
uh, she kind of smiles at the two of you and says, I got to get these guys set back up, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
You too. And she turns away. We cut back to Victoria and Daisy as there is a rapping at the door.
Time to check the people. Tall enough
Yeah.
to see the
Yeah.
people.
Please.
You see the top of a head.
Yeah.
Speaking of tall enough.
There's two little horns protruding out.
Blink. She cracks the door open. Hello?
There is a girl with cotton candy colored hair. She is red of color. She appears to be some sort of like demon. And she says, "Hello, are you somebody said they saw a famous like rock star here."
Well, maybe a little, but that doesn't seem too out of the ordinary around these parts these days.
Mm-hmm. Well, my name is Priya Extreme, and I'm an artist, and for lack of a better word, I there's a performer I know who's called Thorn, and she's been spotted around here. She had a really good video, I believe, some music it was related to, but it was nobody saw anything else when today started. So a lot of people have been putting out videos, and I just figured if maybe you've seen her, I've been checking other doors.
And no humility for a second. All right. She'll
Peeking from the back.
Victoria will lean in a bit closer and she'll be like, "Hey, so I got a little secret if you want to know. If you're looking for this thorn."
Okay, you have a secret. Go ahead.
So nonplussed. Right. Well, Victoria kind of ushers her into the doorway.
Oh wow. This is nice. Hello, little bunny rabbit woman.
Die.
My name is Priya Extreme. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, I'm Daisy.
That's it.
Pretty extreme here. The artist is looking for a pretty famous rock star in these parts.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you a little secret. Because
Mhm.
she can't help it. She is going to transform.
It's lights in the middle of the room.
God.
Oh, wow. Okay. She gives a polite clap.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
cool, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I represent the collective. We're a bit of an artist venture, right? And uh we're reaching out because we'd like to offer you a position amongst us.
Uh, collective, huh?
Yeah.
So, what all do you do? What do you do, Priya? You haven't told me about your art yet.
I shouldn't have had to, but like I said, I'm an artist. I make sculptures, paintings. You know,
I guess I should have asked. Is her work just that generally known?
it's
Oh, okay. Thank you.
and she goes, right, and the collective, we are looking for, other artists who are, making ironic work such as yours. Um, you
Huh?
know,
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
we find your stuff to be really, really provoking and um that was your D100 roll from earlier, yeah. Sorry. And honestly, we think it's hilarious. The Iron Gordon thing. Oh my god, we couldn't fucking stop laughing. You had this little this old woman, and she was like in this huge dress. She looked ridiculous. Um, and honestly, we thought it was like just one of the best performance pieces we've ever seen. The crowd was eating it up. They didn't understand the message at all.
Oh man.
What was the message?
What? Oh, it was how the commodification of art entertainment is really trapping people within a shell, an iron gordon, if you will. It's a clever title, personally, um, but the even the speech at the end, you really sold it. But yeah, no, but if you're interested, and she pulls out a black envelope, this is for you and your secretary, I guess. If she can get back to us within a day or two, we'll you know, we'll uh we'll have a spot open for you. Um, Fun fact, one of us gets chosen for the captain's quarters each day they hold it. So it's a huge opportunity. And with your voice, right? Um, I think you could really do something special, right? And it doesn't have to be the music, right? That's fun. It's right. It's cute, but I think you could do so much more.
Like what?
Well, it's still a transformation thing. It's like a fun magic you can do, right? Yeah. I'm sure you could do something really, really subversive. With roles in society, gender, things like that. Um, I just think it could be really exciting, right? Yeah.
Hmm. So she handed Victoria the details for their little meeting.
Yeah, it's a black envelope. You can feel it like it's like a high quality piece of paper. And you also feel like underneath there might be like shapes that are inside the envelope. You're not sure what they are yet.
I don't know if anybody's ever found Victoria's teeth scary before, but she's definitely gonna smile in an unusual way for herself.
Um,
Cool. You know, this sounds pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna give you a real fun and interesting show.
oh, excellent, excellent. Yeah, okay. She like looks a little odd at you, but sure. And ooh, if do you still have that mannequin, or did you throw it out?
Gonna throw up in a choir.
Daisy's just
Eh.
yeah, Daisy's just in the background, like closing her eyes.
If you did,
Hmm?
it's if you don't have it, it's fine. If you do have it, you should bring it. One of our number is his name's Jackson. He jailbreaks mannequins, right? And he like makes them do fun stuff. Um, he's been getting some threatening emails because some people find his work to be a bit much, but I think they're just it happens with artists. People feel threatened by our creations.
We can be threatening.
Right, I think so. Right, it's just the things we make. They're just so far above, so far above. Well, it's been great meeting you. I'm glad I knocked on the right door. And it has been great meeting you, Doodle. Right,
Daisy.
Daisy. That's right. Sorry. Well,
Yeah,
you.
for what it's worth, I forgot your name too.
Oh, wow. Well, a bit rude, but it's Priya Extreme, it's AC.
Pretty extreme. Got it.
Right. Well, I'll leave you two to the night, right? And enjoy yourselves. Oh, little fish, little fish. She bites the head off of it.
No.
Right. So, delicious. I'm gonna go ahead. I have a car waiting outside, but you think about that for sure. And she walks out with a little guppy.
Okay, good. That's not on our room, at least.
No, you hear you as she walks out, you hear old guppy go, "No, little guppy, why they take you so young? They take you so young, no guppy. Old guppy, they got little guppy."
Good Lord.
Yikes. Well,
Horrible.
it's,
There wasn't even like a moment's hesitation on that.
Hold on,
brutal
what all
down
is?
here. Wild the wild.
Yeah.
What content creation does to a motherfucker.
What all is in this envelope anyway?
Opening the envelope, it's just a simple letter. It has a couple of things inside that are relevant. It has a silk glove, only one. It has a coin that is half jewel and half chocolate.
You can just suck it off and have a jewel.
Yeah, half a jewel.
Okay.
And the last piece that is inside is what appears to be a button. Just a button. Just a red button.
Just a red button.
To I guess to what it actually says on the envelope, the invitation itself, it just says inside and it has a red dot underneath.
Well,
Oh, we had some puzzle perverts.
Yeah.
I do not want to waste all of my Chris points on this petty piece of Jesus Christ.
You don't, or do you?
IB drops don't.
Okay, that's fair.
There's conflict of interest, unfortunately.
That's very fair. That's very, very fair. But also, Chris would absolutely demolish these clowns.
Yeah, we just have other stuff going on,
You
but
do, you
I
do,
mean,
you
I
do.
could waste maybe one. Maybe one.
That's a treat.
That's a treat.
Okay. Well, I will say, as you're pondering this, that our night is going to come to a close.
I
Mhm.
guess. Sorry,
Yes,
I
go on.
remembered something.
Go ahead.
Now that they're actually settled into the hotel, Daisy is just going to also keep Glorious informed of their current location and the events.
Okay.
I know they were trying to work out to see if they could synchronize meeting up
Yes, because
to discuss stuff.
Progenic will be appearing here.
Sure, they got their damn pamphlets in their fucking hotel, so like easy access probably.
She is trying to work out scheduling to meet with you. She won't be here for a couple of days, but
Yeah, that's
she does remind you, like, if you can try and write up a business plan as best you can. That way she can start drafting up permits and making calls to the right people to help you.
I mean, okay. I feel like that's getting ahead of the request itself.
It's more she wants to give you guys the best chance at she's not looking for anything like robust. She just wants to give you guys
No, I know.
yeah.
I don't think any direct request has been made
Okay.
yet.
Oh no, you're right. I'm
Is the
sorry.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
my fault. We talked about that during the session, but the direct request was not made. Apologies.
Yeah.
That might happen.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, if you're keeping her informed, good. That's a thing you might want to do. Our night is going to close. Timony and Zelen eventually return after a night on the town. When he gets back, Timony says, you know, I had a really good time. I'm gonna head across the divider there, but yeah, it should be a fun party tomorrow. So enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Uh, it'll be fun for us. I'll be counting on you to help me navigate a party.
Oh boy.
He goes, yeah, I'm gonna
Things I definitely know.
just pop open Wikipedia, and he slinks inside the room after saying
No,
goodnight.
don't stop letting him go like that. Just
Okay.
saying. She's gotta give him a quick kiss.
Okay. He begins to back away, but you can stop him, and he. Oh,
Okay. All right. Now you can go to bed. Thank you.
we'll see. And he wanders into the room, Daisy. Did you
Well,
have a fun night, Daisy?
Uh, it was. You probably they're going to win the fun competition on this one.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
watched that much WooTube in my life.
Oh, yeah.
WTube, whatever the hell.
Yeah, it's WooTube.
What do people call it these days?
It's WooTube. WTubers
Oh, right.
are.
WTubers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Because that makes sense.
Sort of.
It's a type of sense.
It's two V's to put together. VTuber. Yeah, I had a pretty good night. Tomorrow me and you should go over a plan for like the next video, but that'll be later. Sorry.
Yeah, I should probably go to bed, actually. realized I have to get up early for the next step of what's cooking.
All right. Yeah. Well, sounds like a plan.
Uh,
All right. Just
Weirdly puts the alarm numbers in.
okay. You have a good night, Daisy. And then you hear.
Oh yeah, he's snork memeing on here.
He falls asleep so fast.
you're really tuckered out.
His heart was racing the whole time.
Yeah.
uh, Zelen, you're able to return to your room. Not sure if Victoria had time to untransform or did.
Yeah. pretty
Okay.
much.
I love the image of like her like sitting on the hotel bed, just in full cosplay. You know, full magical girl outfit.
Turns it off when Zelen comes in.
Familiar
Ellen
flesh.
opens the door, takes a step into the room, and as she's walking, does like a 360-degree spin.
Fucking
Uh,
feeling herself.
Good night. Go well.
I think it did. I think it went very positively. I'm
Nice.
feeling much better.
Awesome. Did you fix them?
There was progress made, definitely, I think. I
Awesome.
hope, I'm pretty sure. But I think the evidence suggests that their progress has been made. I think.
Great job. I bet you did great.
How about you? How did your evening go?
Uh, I think I'm gonna kill a bunch of people. Not like literally, but like
Just gonna kill them for real.
Literally would probably
Murder.
be bad.
yeah. Yeah. Looks at the assorted bullshit that they gave her on the bed. Oh shit, is the chocolate melting?
It is.
I mean,
Ugh.
it is water, so I figured it was fucked from the get-go.
When it was inside the envelope, it was protected, but the second you opened it, yeah.
Oh no!
I think I'm going to have to actually set up my charger in the bathroom and sleep in the tub.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
Waves hand through the water.
Remember, we're on SpongeBob logic this whole time.
Boop, 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 boop.
The empty bed beside
This two rooms thing continues to be dumb.
uh, yeah, but no, you guys are able to set up your sleeping. Victoria, you have your random assorted art bullshit. Uh, Zelen, you have an invite to a party tomorrow. Daisy, you and Victoria are heading to a early morning vigil. And the lot of you have a lot to do. But find out next time on Tales of Harbor. We hope you found something precious.
Snuck that shit up on me.
I did.
You got any postscripts so I can think something?
Yeah. Hey everybody. Thank you for still supporting us during the hiatus and everything. I do appreciate it. Yeah, took time for stuff, but we're back and posting should resume. Well, it has been resuming normally, but by the time this post, you're gonna be deep in the heart of later this year. But hey, that's fine. I still hope you found something precious.
All right, Jikai.
Mm.
sharing a piece of history. Where's my royalties?
Ooh. Damn. She does it again, folks.
Nice.
Night, everybody.
Thank
Pulled it out.